How's it going, YouTube? Tyler the Hotshot Hauler here, guys. If you've been following the channel recently, I've been doing a lot with sleeper berth and off-duty, sleeper in the truck, and all that type of stuff. Well, I pulled the rear seats out, and now we're building the frame, and let's show you what the bed's going to look like. All right, guys, so I got the rear seats pulled. It's 18 millimeter for all the main bolts, and then you are going to need a T50 bit to remove the seat belt that goes down right there. So just FYI on that, I had to go buy one. It's like the one size I didn't have. So we got that done though. Here's the frame. So I basically made a wall of 2x4s up front, and then I took 4x4s that I had, hence why you can see where it's split and not a single piece. I just used 4x4s I had, connected them. And then the plywood I originally got cut is only going to cover to this board, so I'm going to have to put in some filler plywood back here because I changed my plan after I had already paid for the plywood. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get her installed and get her screwed down. Real quick here on the bed, I used 3/4 inch plywood here. Like I said, my original plan was going to be shorter, so I had to fill in the last 4 inches back here. I put 2 layers of 3/8 plywood that I had, and it worked just fine. But my bed length, or sorry, my bed width now, guys, is 32 inches. So I gained 7 inches of width. Go over everything that I carry with me inside the truck. So starting up here, I got my fire extinguisher mounted, must be mounted, guys, and easily accessible, not blocked, all that type of stuff. Underneath it, I got my emergency bag with road flares, triangles, gloves, and basically some more flares. Then I carry wheel chocks for when you go to places that want you to have wheel chocks. Now this air hose and this air hose are because of my airbag system back here. This little nipple right here has a plastic cover. I take it off and I hook up the air hoses, and I can run my compressor. So in case if I have a tire going low or I need to inflate a tire or inflate something, I can do it off the truck. Would highly advise that investment. And then here is a emergency tow strap. I carry a torque wrench for torquing lugs for the factory. Really is about the only thing I use it for. I got my safety vest. This cardboard box that I'm actually going to remake out of plywood in a few days. This is where I carry all my fuel additives. I carry my gloves for fueling, my emergency 911, can't wait to not carry that here soon. And I have these 8-ounce bottles of diesel fuel additive. And then I usually put my extra bottles of water and stuff in here. Or I just fill it with fuel additive. Here in the door, I carry my current fuel additives that I'm using. I'm finishing up all my Hotshot Secret additives. I switched to buying everything in bulk from Schaefer's. I switched to their carbon treat. And then here on the other side, guys, I want to show you real quick. Way up in there, those 2 bags in the very middle of the bed underneath, those are my tire chains. I carry them just to be legal, and I've only had to use them once, but I put them as far in there as I can because I only pull them out if I have to or if they want to ask to see them, but I don't really travel through the mountains in the winter. So just have them there to be legal. I carry 2 hitches, and then I have my adjustable Kurt hitch on right now with a pintle hitch for the load I'm moving next week. 2 5/16 and a 2-inch. And back here I got my Kurt adjustable hitch on. I got it with the pintle hitch on. And then there's what I usually have on it for pulling doubles, as you guys have seen. In the back of the truck here, I carry 2 8-foot 4x4s. I carry, I think, like a 2-foot and a 3-foot 4x4, and a broom for brooming the trailer, and then various pieces of wood for whatever needed. This is my CB radio. I run it through the back window, and I just run it with tape, and I run it through here, and I have it mounted right here. I still got to remount it after doing all the upgrades. This is a tool bag full of various tools that I slowly add stuff to. This is also a emergency tire inflator. I carried this before I had airbags and a compressor, and I still carry it because it doesn't hurt. Here's my tool kit with sockets and all that type of stuff. I carry just regular ratchet straps that I use for when I don't want to get one out of the trailer or the truck, or if I just need something real basic. I carry those. These are my custom fitted window shades from WeatherTech for sleeping in the truck. Guys, would highly recommend investing in those. Up here, this black thing is a trailer aid ramp. You really can't see it because the black, which is awesome because if you get a flat tire or a blowout, you're able to, it can hold 10,000 pounds. So if you're loaded, you're kind of screwed. But I have a bottle jack in the toolbox, like a 20-ton bottle jack. So, but it's good if you're not overweight on the ramp, you're able just to drive your trailer up on it if you have a tandem axle, and then you can change the tire without having to get a jack out. Super easy. I carry a hard hat because a lot of places want them, so sometimes you got to wear hard hats. And then up here I carry my DeWalt. I've got just a drill, some drill bits, a impact, a small impact. I got my big impact in here. This is my Milwaukee for doing lugs. But I basically have the tools in there with that blue kit. Will get me through any fasteners or anything like that I need. And then over here on my rear passenger door, I carry basically another small first aid kit that I actually use, like Band-Aids and stuff. I have a trauma kit here for any serious medical. I carry my red flag. I carry my extra hitch pins. And then I carry, I got a couple bungee cords in there, and I have my crescent wrench, my small crescent wrench, easily accessible for taking off and putting on my CB antenna. Passenger seat, I always carry I guess this is my emergency DEF. I always load up what I need for the trip in the back seat before I take a trip, because I only use box DEF and I only buy blue DEF. So I do that, and I'll show you that here in a minute, what it kind of looks like when I'm going. And then I carry basically my lunchbox, and everything goes up here. My cooler will sit in the back, and I carry some trash bags here. I bought a roll of trash bags because sometimes you don't have a trash bag. My log sits right there. That white dial over there is my airbag controller. There's my log right here. Runs up to there. The passenger right door, I carry wipes for my electronics, my digital tire inflator, printer paper that I'm going to actually take out because I don't have a printer in the truck anymore. I don't need it. Once I learned how to do stuff digitally, I got rid of the printer, so we'll take that out. And then guys, so for back here, I ordered a custom mattress to fit the platform exactly. So I'm going to run with that. I paid an exorbitant amount of money. I paid just under $500 for a custom mattress, but I felt that it was worth it. I know a lot of guys will just buy a regular twin and then take a saw and cut it down, but I didn't want to do that. So I did it the way I wanted. But so once we get the mattress in, what ends up sitting on top of it is basically on this third, I put all my DEF and like my fuel additive box. And then I'll usually throw my pillows on top of that for going down the road. Basically, the middle is for anything extra that needs to go in the middle of the truck. There's always room there in the middle seat area. And then on the far end is where I keep my travel bag and all that stuff. And yeah, that's usually how I sit back here. When I have to sleep, basically everything will come off of the mattress except the sleeping gear. And I will move all the stuff from back here up to the front two seats. And I'll have a whole area to sleep. And then over here in the driver's door, I carry a tape measure for measuring loads. I carry my gloves. I've got multiple sets of extra gloves. I carry a temperature gun for measuring hub temps. I carry a tire PSI checker, napkins, and I carry carabiners. I use these for pulling doubles is basically all I use them for hooking breakaways. And then I carry a flashlight. I think I got that at Costco forever ago. Oh, and I have a third carabiner I didn't know about. All right, guys, that's going to sum it up. Thank you for watching. I am really glad that I finally got this whole sleeper fiasco figured out, and I actually built myself a much better sleeper with a lot more storage room. Before, I should have taken video before, but I didn't have a lot of storage room, and I always had to take stuff out to get to other stuff constantly. So this would be nice to have more storage room than I had before. It's more spaced out, and I'll have a bigger room to sleep. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please shoot me a like and a subscribe. And stay tuned for more Hotshot content, guys. Thank you.